Oh, welcome. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. How are y'all doing tonight? Thank you for tuning in with Riding with KSolo, the podcast show. I'm excited about my next guest, folks, out of Atlanta, Georgia. My sister. I call her my big sister. I got a lot going on over here. Just give me a second, folks. I got updates coming in. I got people chiming in. Come on in, folks. Come on in. I know a lot of people have been waiting to catch this episode with Justice. And we're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you raw and uncut, folks, because I'm telling you right now, she's as serious as a heart attack, without a doubt. And she's my big sister. But look, I'm tired of beating my gums. I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. How are you doing tonight, big sis?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm over here hitting buttons trying to get this show up and going tonight. I'm excited to have you on tonight.
Hey, I appreciate the honor to having me on.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, folks, everybody has a legacy, and everybody plays a role in this motorcycle culture of ours. And without a doubt, Justice plays her part well. She's been riding for over 40 plus years. How many years has it been?
Well, it's actually 50 plus years. I started out real young, on a little 50.
Okay. And I know your cousins influenced you.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Back in New York where we grew up at.
That's right. You're from what part of New York are you from?
Queens.
Okay.
Queens, New York. Yep.
So all my New York folks represent you. Are highly represented tonight. Hey, you got a couple of people coming in. Hey, Tone, how you doing? Without a doubt, yes, sir. Justice, yes. Mr. Holmes, how you doing, sir? Come on in. Joe Fan, come on in. Georgia's represented. That's what's up. Come on in, folks. I got people coming in on Facebook. Got people coming in on YouTube, and happy to see some of these names popping up across the list. But I know we did our pre-production. And I know I talked to you, kind of like just give you a rundown. I didn't want to go in too deep about the show and how we're going to run and what we're going to talk about. So these are going to be cold questions that I'm going to have for you, because I want to hear your perspective on the culture and how you manage being in the culture. So without a doubt, man, we're going to jump right into this thing. You know how we're going to do it. But this is your legacy. This is a chance to kind of let the people know who you are. And I know the first thing right out the gate is you talking about you've been riding for over 50 years. And when you told me you rode a Busa, I said, wait a minute, where my Busa people at? So what was the name of this particular bike?
It didn't have a name at that particular time.
Okay. Hey, Marlene, come on in. How
Yep.
y'all doing? Right, come on in from Jacksonville, Florida. Come on in, folks. But I know this bike here, did you do any long distance ride on it, or was it just that sports phase that you was rolling with it?
Well, I was starting to transition that before I actually stopped riding sport bikes. I used to always ride my sport bike. I had at the time Kawasaki ZX12, and I always rode it to Washington D.C. in honor of the police memorial there that was held every May in Washington D.C. And I would ride my ZX12 there every year in honor of my fallen officers.
Oh, okay. So you were that was leaving out of Atlanta, going up there for that ride.
Yes.
Okay, so you hop right on off the 20 to the 95, or you just run 85 on up through North 85. Carolina?
Yep, I did. Yep, exactly.
Okay. So you was getting it on. You was already getting it in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But then there was a change. There was a change.
It was a change. It was a change. In 2003, I bought my first Harley. That's that blue one. Okay. Yep. And ever since then, I've been on the road with it, riding.
Okay. What was that? That was classic.
What was that? That's the Ultra Classic Limited.
Yep, the Ultra Classic Limited.
Yep.
That's a good
bike. It was 2003.
Yeah, that was a good bike right there, man.
Yep. Put a lot of miles on that bike before I actually got rid of it.
And then you jumped over to the I'm looking right at this bike. The daggone
Oh yeah, my Road King special.
Road
I didn't
King.
purchase that one until 2017, but once I traded my '03, I went to a 2012 Ultra Limited.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Hey,
then in
what's
2015, I brought my first Road Glide CVO.
okay? What's up, T-Rock? Come on in. Jimmy, come on in. Mr. Mosey, how you doing tonight, sir? Tiffany, Nurse Tiffany, how are you doing tonight? Come on in, folks. I'm glad and happy to see y'all coming in tonight.
They
Come
popping
on
in. Awesome.
Yeah, they popping in, man. They are here to see you. They are here to see you. Yes, indeed. We're going to get all these formalities out of the way. But, hey, this show wouldn't be here without these great people coming in. Come on in, Slim Wayne. That's what's up, sir. That's what's up. Come on in, man. This show wouldn't be here without them, the viewers and the supporters of the podcast. I'm humble and greatly appreciate everybody that's been donating, purchasing merchandise, and even just tuning in and even not catching the live broadcast, coming back and watching it later on, because the numbers, the algorithm, it just keeps going, and it shows me, people may not be able to make 8 p.m., but they're coming in later, which is good. So your legacy is definitely going to be carried on. Hey, that little mama. Hey, little mama, come on in, little mama. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta recognize these people. Gerard, yes, indeed. Respect. Crowbar, how are you doing, sir? From all the way from Texas. Woo-wee, man. But listen, you are a high, I ain't gonna say you're a highway bully, because but you're a professional with it. But you definitely get it in. And this picture right here, I think you was on Moonshine to tell.
I was on the Dragon with that bike.
Yeah, you was on the Dragon with
Tail
that
of the Dragon.
Ooh-wee. I remember when you got that bike, man. I said, she ain't gonna ride that bike hard like that. Next thing I know, she was with that thing. Yes,
Well,
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So Helen from yep, and then you got the CVO.
Yep. Bought down in 2023.
That's the big CVO right
Yep,
there.
that's the anniversary edition, 120th.
Yeah, 120th edition. Beautiful machine. And I think you still got that one, right?
I do.
Okay. That's the one you went up to.
That's I currently ride. Yep.
Okay.
Between that one and my Pan America.
Okay. Good deal. Yeah. But speaking of Pan America, speaking of Pan America, how do you like this particular bike?
Oh man, I love it. That thing rides well. It handles good in the curves, and it's awesome bike. I love it.
Okay. I test rode one of those. Me and Sharif got me in trouble. We went to the dealership down in Texas. Said, yeah, we're gonna take it for a test ride. We'll be right back. Man, we were gone so long. They were calling us. Hey, Mr. Harris, are you coming back? Are you gonna buy it? And we were gone. We was out riding. We went to a monument and we did some back road riding. But it's a good bike, solid bike. Especially with the way things are going now, with more adventure riding, more cross country riding.
Right.
It's an awesome machine. And I know Popoff rode the Hokahay on one.
Yep, she sure did.
Yep. Awesome.
And she just recently purchased one.
Yeah, that's right. Because in the opening video, that was you and her that went up to see
went up to Canada.
How was that ride?
Oh, that was a beautiful ride. We had a great time going. Met some awesome, beautiful people up there. Chrome with the Los Gypsies. When I tell you the love they showed us, it was just A1. Can't say nothing bad about it, because there is nothing bad to say about them. They were just awesome. They opened their homes and their arms to us and welcomed us, took us everywhere, escorted us everywhere.
Yes, indeed, folks. And if you saw the opening video, and I tried to run it beforehand so that we wouldn't, we can see all of it. Her and Popoff did a outstanding run up there. They rode down to Toronto. They was on some of the little back alley roads, some of the shops.
Down by the vineyards and all of that.
down by the vineyard. So, that's one of those trips that I enjoy. Like when we do Three Flags Classic and they take us up to Canada, during that day before, you can go and ride around, adventure, and see the sights and sounds. So, it's more than just going up to the Four Corners Monument. It's just more than just going up to the city. It's going to those little back roads, the little towns, and sightseeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shout out to Chrome, man, and shout out to his organization up there.
Exactly.
Much love to Chrome. Chrome, if you're tuning in tonight, much
Mad
love to you, my brother. Mad respect for you and your organization. As a matter of fact, when Most Wanted went up and I ran her episode, he sent me a back message, which I'm still coming. I'm still coming, Chrome. Man of my word, I'm still coming to visit you guys. I love your get down, and your hospitality has always been A1. Everybody that's been up there just said the hospitality has just been A1. Indeed. So a little bit about Jay. I know we did our opening. Early years, Queens, New York, relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, went to college in Atlanta. You've had 35 years of service with the Atlanta Police Department, and you are with 4 years currently as the Moto-Commander of the Fulton County Sheriff Department. Now, if you don't know, folks, the Moto-Commander is the commander of the motorcycle unit. Is that correct, Jay?
That's correct. And I'm also the instructor.
And you're also the instructor. Now, along with that, you also do presidential escorts. You also do VIP escorts.
Yes.
You're in charge of all of that, the coordination, the manpower. That's
I work
top.
in conjunction with the Atlanta Police Motorcycle Unit. We work hand in hand together. We assist them on everything.
Yes. And folks, there's a lot of work to go into that. When a detail is called out to secure a high value target or whatever case may be, it's serious mode, it's serious time. And for her to be the commander of that unit, that says a lot about her. And then to retire and then come back, I think they wanted you back. They requested you because we had that conversation.
He seeked me out. He found me. He did.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. And like I say, we got over 50 years in the motorcycle culture, and then we're going to talk a little bit about your long distance riding, Jay.
Okay.
So we're gonna dive right into this thing. We're gonna dive right into it. First off, I gotta recognize your affiliation. You are the current president, correct?
That's correct. Of the Harley's Angels Motorcycle Club in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, if you would just give them a shout out of recognition. Is it a single chapter? Is it multiple chapters? The ladies there, because it all comes together.
Right. Well, it's only one chapter. We're the only chapter here in Atlanta. Right. All my ladies ride Harley Davidson's motorcycles. That's one of our prerequisite is Harley's Angels, all women on Harley Davidson's.
Okay. And you said one chapter, but you guys are involved with a lot of activities there in the Atlanta area. Am I correct?
Well, we're known for riding our motorcycles, and we're a bunch of women with like minds and hearts that love to ride.
Okay. And I recognize a couple of the ladies in that picture. I'm not going to tear their names up because I'm terrible with names, but I recognize a couple of them. Ladies, if you're tuning in tonight, much love for you ladies and what you're doing and your get down. Continue to stay safe and continue to ride hard out there.
We thank you.
By all means. Yes, indeed. Jay, I don't know. This one here, I said, man, I need to find out about it. I need to pull something out of the I can't go and get the old picture because they're not there. The little small one that she was running around on the little 50cc. I said, but but she's an iron butt bronze rider, having achieved so many rides with extended rides, long distance ride. How did you get into the long distance riding?
Well, I think it just came with time because I always, like I said, I always rode and making those trips back and forth to Washington, D.C. on my sport bike. And when I transitioned to cruiser, it just stayed with me. I just wanted to do more and more of it. You know, for me, riding, enjoying the road, the beauty of it, and it's a peace of mind. It's a peace of mind.
Okay, okay, peace of mind, peace of mind. I know a lot of people say it's therapy for them. I know a lot of people sit
Right.
there and say, I ride for a cause, I ride with a purpose. And I tell everybody, you have to get out there and ride for you. You have to get out there
Absolutely.
and enjoy it for you. Would you agree?
I do agree. And I tell women all the time, because I love empowering women to ride, you know, and I always tell them, ride your ride. Don't ride nobody else's ride. Ride your ride where you're comfortable. Stay in your
Okay,
comfort zone.
okay, okay. And I know we, like I say, we spoke in pre-production. And I followed you. Matter of fact, you're a part of our RTE family, so you are definitely
Oh,
family to me.
absolutely.
You are definitely family to me. Just a couple of questions that I had, and I looked at
Uh-huh.
everything with all of your responsibility, being a president, Moto-Commander, all of that. Tell us about the challenge related to riding you face, balancing work, motorcycle club, being the president. How do you balance all of that?
Well, balancing the work. Once I take care of the job, you know, making sure my troops is taken care of, and I have a well capable captain that I've taught everything, and he watched and mirrored me how to run the unit. And that frees up some of my time where I can still enjoy getting out on the road. Well, I know that back home at work is taken care of. I don't have to worry about it.
Okay, okay. And I know this ride right here. Um, you know what this is.
48 and 8, and also
Tell us
did
about it. Tell
four
us about
corners.
it. Tell us about it because it's not an easy task. It's not. How was it for you?
The 48, I have done it, you know, previously sometimes before. And but
Okay.
that particular one, it was a different route. It was a beautiful route. Uh Curves, she was the chair of the Bessie Stringfield committee. She routed it out perfect. You couldn't
Mhm.
done it any better than the way she mapped it. And the way it mapped it coincided with us once we completed that to complete our four corners on that. It was, I mean, just the scenery, the back roads, it was just some of it just breathtaking, just breathtaking. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
even through all of that, you're going to battle all elements. That's why you have to prepare yourself, mind, heart, and body to be able to endure something like that.
What advice would you give someone that's thinking about maybe doing a ride like that or going on an extended ride of over 7, 8, 9,000 miles?
I would give the advice to make sure you prepare yourself mentally as well as physically, and always, you know, bring gear that you know you may not need, but you will need because you never know. It's better to have and not have when
Hmm.
you're out there on the road because you can be faced with anything, and you need to be able to adapt and overcome that.
Okay.
Always do your pre-checks on your bike before you go on any long trips. Get those bikes serviced up, tires checked, oil checked, the whole nine. Always want to do your T clocks and
Okay.
make sure your bike is in that condition to make that type of ride.
You call them T clocks.
Check those bikes out, check your oil, check your clutch, check your brake, tire depth, everything.
Okay, give us a little bit because now you're going into that safety instructor mode right now with that terminology because that probably went over some people's head. But I want to each one teach one on that one. So kind of just give them a little bit about it because there's a lot of people. I know we got Most Wanted tuning in tonight and she's getting ready to go off. So
Let's get
every
ready to do her adventure.
yeah, yeah, every positive word that we can give them, every inspiration that we can give them, that's what I want them to see because if you're tuning in, you're giving us that time. You should get something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. Yeah, on any long trip, like I said previously, you want to always check your bike, check your tire pressure, check your tire thread depth. You want to make sure don't start out on, oh, I think I can make it on this set of tires. No, if you know the tire need changing, buy a new set, especially when you're
Hmm.
talking about going on a trip, 7,000 to 10,000 mile trip, round trip. You definitely need a
Right.
fresh set.
Right.
And
Right.
always
Right.
check that brake fluid, making sure your clutch is feeling, the way you know it needs to feel and not
Okay.
slackish.
Okay.
Check those brakes, make sure you got good pads and
Okay.
everything.
Okay. 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 Man, I'm
Yeah.
I'm 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 going all into the technical era of it, and I want to hear about your legacy.
Right.
Because it's just so much, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. And then what you're saying, doing all your checks in the places that you go,
Yeah.
when you going to the northernmost point, that 34 miles of dirt and gravel road that you ride
Woo!
on.
Oh yeah. If you never experienced that, you need to be prepared to ride on that gravel for the last 30 to 40 miles. And it's
Yeah,
not just gravel, it's sand and gravel mixture.
right, right, right. It's a good ride.
Yeah.
It's a good ride.
It is. It's a
I
beautiful ride.
It is. I caught it when the weather was good.
Yeah.
The gravel was packed and everything like that. But coming out, it started to rain, so it got a little dicey, a little slippery on a little mud.
Little
But
slippery. Yeah,
yeah, a
yeah.
little slippery. But it was good. It was good. Like I said,
Oh yeah.
you've been in the culture now, the motorcycle culture for a while. You've seen different changes. You've seen the impact that females are making to the culture. Where do you see that impact going for the future of motorcycling?
Wow. I see more and more women riding these motorcycles because a lot of places I go to, women always ask me, how you do it? How can you do it? How you hold a bike up? And just talking to them, giving them some different pointers here and there, that encourages, inspires them to want to do something, that they've never had the chance to do, or, I won't say afraid to do it, but they didn't have that confidence. But once you build a confidence, you'll be able to, do anything and everything.
Right, right, right. And that's what I tell people, go out and ride your ride. Don't sit there and wait for somebody else to say, "Oh, I'm gonna ride with you," and then they back out, and then you out there
Right,
stuck like
right.
Chuck, and you don't want to go. I try to tell people all the time, go out there and ride it. If you plan it, go do it. Don't sit there
We'll
and just
do it.
because your partner said, "Well, man, I ain't got the money to go," or "I don't feel like it, my health ain't good." You still go out there and execute that ride. Your
Right,
legacy
right.
is strong, Jay. Hey, what's going on, low key? Thank you for joining us tonight, low key. Indeed, indeed. Swole guy. Juanita, thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm hoping we can give you some nuggets out there to kind of get you ready for your journey. We would definitely be following you. And I did put a post up kind of encouraging people to
Absolutely.
donate to you. And that's what it's all about. We got to support each other while we can, give us our roses, give those roses as we can. Jay, your legacy, and I say this with all heart, your legacy is written down. You've done a
I
lot for the
appreciate it.
culture. You still doing it. What motivates you? What keeps you going?
Solo, it's just the love of it. I just love riding my motorcycle. From a little kid to a grown woman, and it's just haven't left me.
Uh-huh.
It's like, how much longer you gonna ride until I can't ride it?
Right.
And then when I can't ride it, I'll buy me a 3-wheeler, maybe.
Right.
But I'm gonna ride it as long as I can ride it. It's just it does something to me. It relaxes me. Like I said, it's a peace of mind out there with that wind therapy and just enjoying it, just complete joy. Yep, I'm going to continue because I can't do it any longer.
Okay. This picture here of you riding, I think you're riding with somebody. Where
That
were you?
previous picture you had up?
Yeah. Where were you on that?
I think it was going across country.
Okay.
Let me see. I think I have to look at it again.
I'm gonna bring it back up. This picture
Okay,
here,
that looked like that might have been part of the 48, my last
okay.
48 state, 48 and 8 that we did it. We completed in 8 hours. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of
Yeah.
familiar with terrain. You know, I can sit there and say, well, you're in the Midwest. I can sit there and say you up in
Right.
the northern Colorado, the Rockies, or something like that. But I couldn't place them. That picture right there definitely catch you in motion.
Yes, it
People,
did.
yeah, people don't understand. You know, when you in tune with your machine, when you
Yep.
riding, the feeling that you get and that it gives you. T-Time said, I took that picture. Oh man. Hey, thank
Yeah,
you for
he probably
tuning in,
figured that looked like
T-Time.
his mirror right there.
Yeah, that do like a big mirror right there, man.
Yeah, so
Oh God. That's what he said. It was in Washington State. Yeah. But that had at
yeah.
least been
Hey, we was going to one of those four corners. Yes, sir.
Yep. That probably like you leaving Spokane, maybe on the 90 or something like that. The Bells, how y'all doing? I know who that is. What's your favorite bike you've on?
What's that?
What's your favorite bike you've owned?
Oh, my favorite bike I've owned, and no doubt that Road Glide CBO.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I can't go get one of those, but I definitely know they're comfortable, man, and the power is there. That
Yes.
131 at $100,000, man. I'd rather just go ahead and get me a
Yeah. No, I don't want that RR.
that RR is a little too much for me.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, and I hate saying it like this as a female rider, because I look at riders as riders. It does. I say you are a rider.
Right.
Do you feel as though you inspire people to get out and want to ride or go places that you've been, and the conversations that you have with other riders?
Yes, I do. I do feel like I do inspire women to ride, even ride long distance. Because when you go to these different places, events and what have you, you meet some extraordinary people. Prime example, I went to the taco run for the first time this year. Magnificent time. A lot of conversations, you know, women riders riding the long distance on these road glides, street glides, or whatever type bike it was. It was just extraordinary. I mean, just we can talk all day about riding these bikes, being comfortable on the bike, you know, and just enjoying the atmosphere.
Right. Now, you said your first time to the taco run.
Yes,
How did you enjoy that?
I loved it. I loved it.
You
I
had some
was,
good. You had some good
and just the
conversation
ride
there.
up to Oklahoma, Medicine, Oklahoma, was just amazing because I did it on my Pan America, and
Mhm.
you know, I went out and did it as an IBA, 1,000 miles in 24 hours, and I pulled up there and I got all the oohs and ahs.
Mhm.
I pulled up, and you know, and it was just, man, you just felt warm inside of the
Okay.
welcome from everybody. They hug you, you know, and everything, the whole nine. So I had an awesome time that weekend.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah. And you got to meet Beth, Mama Beth.
I did. I did.
And
Yep.
you had a good conversation with her.
I had a fantastic conversation with her. Yep.
I love you, my sister. I love you.
Oh, brother,
And
you know the love is deep.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm really rooting for you to be a part of that. I know you can handle it. I know you can do it. You know, you put your mind to it. Your drive is there. Your ambition is there,
Right. The
and
stamina.
the
Yes.
stamina, determination is there. So I'm definitely rooting for you.
I
I got
appreciate you.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see, Eric Jackson. Let's see what Eric Jackson's saying. Hey, brother, hoping to see you at the IBA rally start in Iowa, enjoying this podcast. Thank you, E. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, that's going on now.
Yes, that's going on now. And
Yep.
I I don't want to talk about it or get anybody in trouble, but for everybody
Exactly.
that's participating in it, my best wishes and luck to you. Stay focused, ride hard, ride safe, and definitely pay attention, because with the IBR, it's all about attention to detail. Would you see yourself participating in say the IBR?
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh man, oh man. If you could just sit down with a younger you and have a conversation about the motorcycle culture, about riding, what advice would you give yourself? A younger you.
Make sure it's something you want to do, get involved in. Being on the set, is more than just going to parties or whatever. It's the fellowship.
Right.
Get out there, meet different people, talk to one another. I see a lot of people, that's on the set. They won't speak, or they'll look at you, be like, hi, how you doing? Just get out and just mingle with people. Like I said, the fellowship, and just see what's out there for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you what's out there. See for yourself what's out there. And if it's for you, go for it. Even when you're thinking about riding, if you want to ride, you can't, like you said, you can go by yourself, just have that courage and endurance, and set your heart to it and ride ride.
Right. Yes, Sonny. Yes. This is not D-Bell. D-Bell is not on social media. This is Sonny. So I know who it, like I said, I knew who it was. I didn't even say that. It is not D-Bell. It is Sonny.
Thanks for the clarification. Exactly.
Thank you for the clarification. Yes, indeed, man. I love it. I love coming on here, man. I enjoy it. I want to thank everybody. And you've been to Canada. Have you ridden in Mexico? Have you ridden in Mexico yet?
I have not, because when we did the Foreign Corners, when we went to San Isidro, we was gonna try to shoot down there, but the border was closed, so we had to turn around and keep going.
Okay. Yeah. Are you planning to get down there anytime? See Marco with the
that's on the bucket list. That's on the bucket list.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I've ridden down there with Marco and the Mexico IBA, and I'm telling you, they put on a top-notch program. They're going to take care of you when you enter Mexico, and you enter under that banner of IBA Mexico. Marco is he makes phone calls.
Oh wow.
And I'm telling you right now, he makes phone calls, and it's done. It's done. So my hat off to them. When you go down there, feel safe, feel confident that you're going to be in good hands. And I tell anybody, if you want to ride down there, reach out to other riders, reach out to people like Greg Rice, reach out to people like Bill, and the people that I've had and that I brought on the show. Snacks, reach out to Snacks. Snacks knows these.
Oh yeah, I know Snacks very well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I can't wait to get her on the show if she'll come on the show. Okay. Yeah, good deal. Hey, we're gonna take a quick pause, right quick, and reset everything, and we'll be right back, folks.
All right.
Hey, folks, it's KSolo of Riding with KSolo podcast. Hey, just want to let you know, tune in every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 Pacific, right here on Riding with KSolo, the podcast on YouTube and broadcasting on Facebook. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, where we're going to be highlighting the unsung riders from across the nation, riding the highways and byways, the back roads, the adventures, the journeys, the tales, and the legacies. Make sure you tune in right here, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 Pacific, Riding with KSolo, the podcast. And just like that, we're back. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
All right, my sister. Yeah, we were talking about Mexico and your recent trip up to Canada to see the Lost Gypsy Nation, Chrome and those guys up there.
Right.
but you've been to Niagara Falls. You've been up there to the Canada riding before. Uh,
Yes.
do you foresee yourself going any further, any other location, any other province?
Yes, I have. Alaska's on my bucket list. Nova Scotia, it's on my bucket list. And of course, Mexico. And who knows?
Okay,
Once
okay.
I retire again, I plan on hitting a lot more, locations.
Right, right. And folks, she gets it in. Like I say, her legacy of transitioning to long distance riding, the Four Corners, the
Oh yeah.
48,
Yep.
being an IBA bronze rider, and she supports. Not only does she long distance ride, not only she balances work, but you also support the culture by going and participating in other organization events.
I do. All
You know,
female rides. I do.
mhm.
Yes.
And then one that really stands out, and one that I'm super proud of you ladies for doing, is the Betsy Stringfield, her legacy, keeping her legacy going, keeping her legacy alive, and everything that y'all put into that.
Oh yeah, and the Bessie
What?
Bells is definitely
Mhm.
doing this. They are definitely keeping that legacy going, and that
Right.
is awesome.
It is. It is. You. That is part of your legacy as well, because you was on the committee, I think, or
Yes,
board.
I
Or
was one of the committee members. Yes.
okay, 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 and that's something great, because she is in the Harley Davidson Museum up there in Milwaukee, and she just got a street named after her down in
Yep, in
Florida,
Miami.
in
Mm-hmm.
Miami, and I can't wait to get down and to see it when I do my Four Corners ride. I'm going to definitely stop by and get my pictures. I think that's going to become one of the check-ins of our community, of our culture, of getting out there and
Oh
stopping in and
yes,
seeing that
he's
site.
definitely a trailblazer.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're a trailblazer. Do you feel as though you are a trailblazer?
No, but thank you.
I think you are. I do. I think you are. I think you may not see the forest for the trees. You may not see that, because the thing is that when you get out there and ride, and you go, and like you say, you smile, you shake hands, and
Yeah.
you inspire other riders. And I just say female or other riders, male and female, to get out there and want to do what you're doing and go to places that you're going. What are some of the most interesting places that you've been, that's most memorable?
Um, I attended an event last year. It was my first time, Ladies of Leather. I
Mhm,
went to that, and those group of women was like it. I was like in awe
mhm,
because they was so welcoming. It didn't matter what color your skin was, what language you talked, or whatever. We was all women riding motorcycles, and they embraced everybody the same. There was
mhm.
no separation, no standoffish or anything. It was down to earth.
Yes, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. And I know um, you affiliation. Are you affiliated with any other riding organization besides your club? I know there's a bunch out there, and I
Well,
can't
I'm a
remember all.
member of the Southern California Motorcycle Association, where I registered for the US Four Corners.
Okay.
Yep, I've got admiration and interest to do some of the Three Flag Classics.
Ah, that's what I'm
Start
getting
doing
at.
some of those.
That's what I'm interested in hearing about, because there's a because there's a lot to it that they offer.
Yes,
There's a lot to it that they offer. The best 15 highways across
yes, and that's
America.
that's definitely something I want to do. The best 15 highways.
Right,
Yes.
right. The best 15, the Three Flags Classic, the California Adventure Series. All of those are some great um, rides that you can
Yep.
participate to get you seeing things that you wouldn't normally see. People are
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
damn.
And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my sister. like say, when was this four corner run? Because
Uh,
you done the four corner more than once, though, right?
yes, I have.
Okay. Okay.
The one with the I did with Curtin, that was the last one I've done.
Okay. Okay. Good deal. Thank everybody for tuning in. Machiavelli, thank you for tuning in. And Mr. Haynes, thank you for tuning in. Everybody, Royalty, thank you for tuning in. Everybody. She said you are a true inspiration. Yes, she is indeed.
Thank
Just
you.
yes. The comments are coming in. Let me get these comments up. I'm working everything. I'm producer.
You're multitasking.
But yes, the bells. Sonny said, yes, this inspires me to work on technical riding and distance. Yes. What do you do to prep for the technical part of riding and the distance, Jay?
Oh, what I do, I keep my skill level up anyway, from work, slow speed riding, but I keep my, skill level up because you need that when you're out here riding these motorcycles. You need to be able to get yourself out of any predicament in a safe manner. But I prepare myself first, mentally, physically, and and also I pray to God, to watch over me while I'm gone and let me return in the same way that I left, and make sure that my family is safe while I'm out traveling.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What do you foresee your legacy being? What do you see um, people saying, hey, um, and I'm not talking deceased, I'm just talking about when that inevitable come, when we are no longer on twos, we're no longer on threes, when we're sitting on the porch and we're just, we're sitting back and we're remembering. What do you see people remembering just to say?
They remember me doing them slow speeds, making those tight turns, riding these big motorcycles, enjoying what she do, being in law enforcement almost 40 years and still in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Cause they tell me to today, how much longer you gonna do? How much longer you gonna? I don't know. When the good Lord tell me it's time to break the chains, I'll break the chains and go about my way. But right now, it's still in my heart and soul, to be, to help the community, be within the community and help my upcoming, younger generation.
Oh, that's what I want to hear right there. That's what I want to hear. That positive impact. You see what I'm saying? Shaquila, Boosie's out there. I know she's working her way back. Shout out to you, my sister.
Absolutely.
I can't wait for you to get back because I want to bring you back on Trip Talk and we're going to talk about that ride that you on. It's magnificent.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And the folks are revving up. They want to hear about it. Definitely. And folks, like I say, if you missed the opener, I ran a video of Justice and Popoff when they rode up to see the Lost Gypsy Nation and see Chrome up there, guys. And this is her track actually going up there.
Yep, that's my Spotweiler.
That's your Spotweiler. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Technology has changed tremendously.
Boy, hasn't it? Yeah.
You see,
hey, you all taught me that Spotweiler.
yeah. Shout out to Sharif, always opening up to help people out.
Yes.
We are here to kind of like each one teach one. Shout out to Big Sarge and his platform of the I-10 to the end. And shout out to my man out there in Texas with his Syntex ride. Everybody. I'm loving this year because I see a lot more people riding.
Yes, it is.
Locations and other locations and inspiring other people to get out and ride.
Yep.
Which is good. But now we talked about being a club president. We talked about the culture of people kind of like standoffish and stuff like that. How can we fix that? I mean, you're a president, your perspective on it. How can we fix
that? Well, I'm not a person that hates anyone. So, when I'm out I make it a thing to speak and introduce myself to everybody, you know, and highest perceived is highest perceived. I don't let that stop what I'm doing, you know, but we just got to learn to love one another and stop all this hate, this backbiting, all of that. We out here, you know, brotherhood and sisterhood, you know, they say it all the time. Well, do just that. Be a part of the sisterhood or the brotherhood, you know, be for one another, you know, and I'm a firm believer that love one another, you know.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Whew, man. I didn't want to go too deep into it. But I know we got to talk about it. We got to address it. Because it's we are part of it. You know what I'm saying? And we all leave an impact on the culture. And I'm hoping I'm leaving a positive footprint in the sand while I'm able to, because you are definitely leaving that positive footprint in the sand.
Right.
We're gonna keep doing this as long as we can, sis. You know, some of the great things that you've done, achieve, being a Moto-Commander. I mean, that's on a national level. You function in that on a national level. You get intel from a national level on that, and to stand in the room with local agencies is just a testament of you.
Right.
You know, and folks, I just want to thank her for all that she do, because I know that Moto-Commander.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. Any words that you want to leave with the people as we get ready to wrap this up?
Ride your ride and inspire people, you know, to do what you love to do.
Okay. We're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna stay as positive we can. Groups like the Reef and KSolo Official Ride to Eat is another great one to come to. If you want,
yes,
I don't know if you're gonna be there this year. I don't know if you're gonna be there this year, but we're gonna be in Little Rock, Arkansas.
I'll be there.
All right. All right. So if you want to meet her,
I'll be there.
She's gonna be there. And then also we went up to Chicago. We went up to the Red Tails. In this other picture that you see right here, we was at the Red Tails event. It's great to get out and visit other sets and participate and don't mean mug.
Right.
And that's what we do, Jay. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I want to just kind of like touch on the future of long distance riding, male, female. I see the females with a positive message of unity. And I know the males can do it too. If there's just one thing that you could say, to that side, to be positive with it.
I mean, get out and endure it. You know, you got to set out. I mean, if it's something you want to do, achieve it. You know, just prepare yourself mentally and physically, and make sure you're good health, your endurance is up, and get out and explore.
Okay. But this riding though, we're gonna keep riding. We're not gonna turn it into a competition. And I say that I don't want it to become a competition. I don't want to get out and say, you know, if you did this, I'm gonna go out and do more of it, or I'm gonna go farther than you. We should all be enjoying it, because to me it's therapy. It is not a competition. It's therapy. Yeah. Sparkle, Ride with Sparkle says you are so inspiring. I think you met Sparkle, right?
Thank you. Yes.
Princess McCall, very much an inspiration to me, Justice. That's outstanding.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are influenced on a positive note. If you have any questions for Jay for this next 5 to 10 minutes, we're gonna do a little Q&A. We'll do a little Q&A, Jay. I gotta give it to you.
All right.
Is there any part of your legacy that we haven't touched on that you want to share with the people for them to know?
No, you pretty much touched on touched on everything. Pretty much what I'm out there doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
I'm
we gonna
not
we
gonna stop. So, I'm
there
gonna
you go. She
continue
gonna be
being
there.
me, spreading love, encouraging women to ride. Let's ride these motorcycles. Let's
That's right.
enjoy the
That's right.
beauty of these United States of America.
Yes, yes.
And
And
outside of that, let's
and
get
out
international too.
yes. Oh, I love to hear that.
Get
I
those
love to hear
passports. Let's ride.
that. Look, we're gonna start a passport club. We're gonna start our own passport club. I love it, Jay. I love it. I think I got a comment. Okay, 100K solo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom. How did you determine your route for the 48 and 10?
Like I previously stated, Curve, she planned the whole route. She planned the whole route, which was an awesome route. She took us through not just highways, but back roads. So we got to see a lot of the back roads of America, which was awesome.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
But
Nice. Mr.
when you planning, you got to make sure, you plan some good routes, know what interstates intersect, and all of that. You have to look at it, all of that.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Mr. Dennis Joyner said, what is your favorite road to ride and why?
Truthfully, I don't have a favorite road to ride, but I'm passionate to all highway, and now I'm getting more into back roads.
Yes. You
Exploring those back roads.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that because
Yeah.
I say it all the time. I tell everybody, if you were to get on and ride the back roads of your state, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of even if you do the ride arounds, the IBA has
Right.
a ride around, Retro
Yep.
has a 4 and
Yep.
4, 40 and 4 ride around.
Exactly.
And that's where you get out and you see your state, and you'll be amazed and surprised, be like, wow, I did not know. I did
Yes.
not know. So
Yeah.
the thing is that folks, there's a lot that's going on in your very own backyard that you can go and see and participate in. Yes,
This is
indeed.
true.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, Jay, I'm not gonna hold you long. I'm hoping that we kind of highlighted you and shared that with you and
And I
and
appreciate it.
got
I
your
appreciate the
perspective.
love.
Yes, yes. And
That means a lot. It means a lot, believe me.
hear your perspective on this culture and this lifestyle of motorcycle riding and long distance riding.
Yes.
Because like I say,
I
it
don't
means a
see
lot.
it in these. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people getting involved in it. So it's
Mhm.
something that I believe is ongoing. It's growing, evolving into something big and great.
Okay. I and I'm going to ask you this, and I don't know if you have a particular dealership, Lynn. Do you feel as though, and this is just me asking your
Uh-huh.
perspective on it? Um, we buy our bikes, and we buy our bikes from a dealership.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have expressed that we're losing that mom and pop feeling with the dealerships, of going back to a mechanic being there, or going back to a particular fit person being there, to that one-on-one action where you can go in and say, I need to speak to so and so and so. Have you experienced that, or have you been across country and been in a dealership where that feeling of I'm part of this because now I'm in this culture with this machine and this lifestyle? Do you feel that, or do you feel as though it's gone away? Because I talked to somebody today, as a matter of fact, about that.
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't experienced it. When I'm on the road and I need to stop at a dealership, typically I do stop at dealerships. But it is always welcoming, welcome to the dealership. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Like I may go, hey, do you mind? I'm traveling. Will you mind checking my oil level, my tire pressure? Oh no, come on in. We're gonna take care of you. So I haven't really experienced anything bad or negative going to a dealership, while traveling. I haven't per se,
Okay.
experienced that.
I know with the CVO key, that special key that they give
Oh,
y'all.
whatever.
I know that. I just messing with you. Sir.
I
I know they
know.
give y'all that special key. You know, you just walk in, put it on the counter. They be like,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hey, John, how
Yeah.
you doing tonight? Hello, fam. Hey, Justice. Thank you for always being inspiring. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. They love
Absolutely. I'm
you, Jay.
always
They
gonna be
love
me.
you. Yes, they love you. They love you. And we look forward to seeing you at
I
the
love
Ride to
y'all
Eat
back.
this
I
year.
appreciate it.
Make sure you come to the Reef and KSolo official Ride to Eat
Please, y'all,
in
please
Little Rock,
come. We have an
Arkansas.
awesome
Please come.
time.
We have an awesome time. I think we're
Awesome
going to
time.
have a great turnout this year with people coming. I'm rooting for my brother during the IBR and a lot of other
Yep.
people that's participating this year in the IBR. I don't want to call no name because I don't want
A
nobody
lot of Ride to
stressing.
Eat people
A lot
participating.
of Ride to Eat people. That's a positive sign that we
Yes.
ain't doing some positive influencing right there. I'm gonna have to call Mike Kneebone and them guys up and say, hey, look. But no, nice Evo anniversary edition. Yes, Mr. Castillo. Yes. Little mama, love you guys. Will you ride with me again, Justice?
Always, sisters. You know that. Always.
Yes, indeed. Well, my sister, I'm not gonna hold you up. If like I say, if there's anything else that you want to share, this is your time because I want people to know that your legacy is strong, it's written, it's engraved, and the future is bright for you in long distance riding. And I ain't even asking you how old you are because I said I'm
You
not gonna
can.
do
I'm
that.
proud of it.
I'm
I'm
not
proud
gonna
of
do
it.
that. I'm not gonna do that because you're still
I'm
riding.
proud of it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, just since he said it, I'm 62 years of age and
See
I
there?
love it. I
See
love
there?
it.
There you go. There you go, man. So
Yes.
age ain't nothing but a number. It's all about how you feel and
That's
how
it.
it makes you feel. How it makes you
That's
feel.
it.
All right.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed, my sister. Well, look, I'm gonna get ready to let you enjoy your evening.
Hey, but one thing I appreciate you,
Yes,
brother,
please.
for even thinking about me, bring to the podcast. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. Everyone that tuned in tonight. I appreciate you all. Thank you a lot.
Yeah. Swole Black said, do you get a point where you have a different bike for the type of long distance ride you're going to do?
No, it's just whichever one I want to ride.
Okay. Hey, Swole, I answered that question too, man. I only got 2 bikes, man. She got like 4 or 5 in the stable, man. Good deal. Thank you, Sparkle. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. With Riding with KSolo, the podcast show where we try to sit here and highlight our unsung hero riders from across the nation. Right here, share their legacy because we all have a legacy that needs to be shared and need to be heard. My sister, I want you to take care and
yes, sir.
I want you to continue to stay blessed. Okay.
I will. And thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. You take care.
All right.
Hey, folks, I've enjoyed having my sister Justice on tonight. And I asked her in pre-production, I said, how did you get the name Justice? She said, because I was in law enforcement. That serious, her serious tone. I was in law enforcement. Yes, indeed. G-Man. That's my sister. Yes, we love and much respect for her. Yes, indeed, folks. Well, I'm going to get ready to get up out of here, folks. Mr. Mosey, yes, sir, I got you. You need the address and information for the host hotel at the Ride to Eat. Mr. Mosey was on the show, 82 years old and still riding. He's going to have a birthday, too. I think he's got one coming up. So look forward to seeing him down there. Hopefully, we're going to have a lot of our legacy riders down there this year at the Reef and KSolo official Ride to Eat. You know how we do it. We always give roses when we're down there to people that come, that's been in and influenced the culture, and that's what it's all about. But listen, folks, I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing down. You know where you can tune in every Tuesday night, right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Now, also, we do Trip Talk. We do Trip Talk on Thursday at 8 p.m. where riders are out there getting it in, Sometimes I follow them and get live updates, but when they come back, we want to talk about it. We're going to share the high, the low, the good, and the bads, where they've been, what they've seen, and inspire others to want to get out there and go see their rise and the sites that they've seen, because that's what it's all about. And if it isn't, then I'm doing something wrong. All right, folks, you know what time it is. It's time for me to get out of here. Stop beating my gums. Remember, folks, aspire to inspire, be legendary.